And the first thing I want to say is I want to say thank you to my Hispanic brothers and sisters for such hospitality in allowing us to be in your land. People don't understand how much love Hispanics have, because Hispanics fight in everybody's war and get no recognition. Hispanics are some of the hardest working people on this earth and get no recognition. So the first thing I want to do is tell my brothers, thank you. See, us over here, we learn to love our brothers. And we have learned that you are our brothers. And for so long, we've ignored you as brothers, and we never stood by your side and fought with you like you fought with us. The Alamo was a war where Hispanics fought for the slaves. And we know that over here, and we have been teaching that blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians are one people. That's right. We are a family that God ordained as his family. And we're coming to let you know that there is a war that's coming to this place for all the land that's been stolen from you, for all the crimes that's been committed against our family. And it's time for us to come back together so that we can get the thing we've always wanted, the kingdom of heaven. That's right. And guess what? You are not going to get the kingdom of heaven voting and believing the lie of America, believing the dream of America, which has been our nightmare. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 2. Let me tell you something. For so long, you've been believing the lie. We believe in the lie so much, you flocking over to America thinking it's a better way of life. It's in there. You think that coming to America is a better way of life. You believe the American dream, but there is no way for you to get that dream that America promises you. And you get over here to America and you see that that's a lie. Give me start at verse 1. Let me tell you what the white man knows about this place. Read.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 1. For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves.
With who?
Themselves.
See, white people know this about themselves. What do they know?
But not aright. Our life is short and tedious.
Our what?
Our life is short and tedious.
The white man knows his rulership, his power is short. You think this place is going to last forever. You think America is going to be strong forever. But they know they got a little time of power and rulership. Go ahead.
And in the death of a man, there is no remedy. Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. Verse 2. For we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been.
What did they know?
We shall be hereafter as though we had never been.
They know that they are not going to be remembered after this kingdom. They know the only way you're going to be able to see a white man is in the museum.
And our name shall be forgotten.
Our name shall be what?
Forgotten.
See, you know about George Washington, you know about Columbus, but they know one day nobody will ever know who that is. Your grandchildren will never know about George Washington. Your grandchildren will know about King David, though. That's right. Your grandchildren will know about Commanding General Yahanna. That's right. Why? Because that is the kingdom that's promised to us that you know nothing about. The only kingdom you know about is America, and you think the gates of hell is going to prevail against us forever. You think the power structure of America is going to always be at the top, but the gates of hell is about to fall. Keep going.
And no man shall have our works in remembrance.
And what?
No man shall have our works in remembrance.
Guess what, Hispanic people? Don't come to America thinking this place is better, because this place won't even be remembered in a little while. Right. Nobody will even remember America. Right. Keep going.
And our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun, and overcome with the heat thereof.
Drop down to
verse 9. Let none of us go without his part of our voluptuousness.
So what are they trying to do? They trying to live a lavish life while they have a chance. Let none of us go without our voluptuousness, without having and living our best life. Let's get as high as we can get. Let's have as much sex as we can have. Let's steal as much as we can steal. Let's kill as much as we can kill, because that's the spirit of the white man. I don't care if you were in Australia, Switzerland, Russia, Germany. I don't care which group of white people you identify with. The same spirit that is on Satan is on you. Because el hombre blanco es el diablo de la Santa Biblia. The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. If you're looking for the devil, he ain't underground. He walking the streets right here in your face. And he knows that his time is short. Read.
No, Khan. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place.
Listen, that's why everywhere you look, it's a remembrance. It's a museum. It's something so that he can leave a token to be remembered, because he's going to be wiped off of the face of the earth.
That's right.
Go ahead.
No, Khan. For this is our portion, and our lot is this.
This is their portion. This is their lot. Now, let me show you how evil they are. And let me show you how wicked the white man has always been. Read verse 11.
It's lucky. Verse 10. Let us oppress the poor righteous man.
No, let us oppress the poor evil man.
Let us oppress the poor righteous man.
Listen, blacks and Hispanics, they have convinced you that you are the evilest people on the face of this earth. Blacks and Hispanics are the most compassionate people on this earth, the most loving people on this earth. We are still trying to find a way to love you after all of the murder, after all of the death that you brought into our families and our nation for generations. And what are we saying? All nations can be saved. We all should be able to go to heaven together. You would never think that. You would never wish that the Germans stand side by side with the Jews. You know why? Because you feel that they deserve to be away from them. Well, why the hell we don't deserve to be away from you? Keep going.
General Khan, let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. Verse 11, let our strength be the law.
Let our what?
Let our strength be the law of justice.
Guess what? You think our oppressor is going to change once you get another president in office. You are trying to choose the lesser of two evils. You have to choose between Satan and Lucifer. That's who you choosing between. Who am I going to roll with, Lucifer or Satan? It's the same damn thing to you. It's the same evil to you. Guess what? You are trying to change the problem with the problem. Because his strength is the what?
The justice of his law. For that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth.
What do they call you?
Nothing worth.
You are feeble and nothing worth. Guess what, blacks and Hispanics? You don't know who to vote for. You've never known who to vote for. Everybody say they love Christ and Christ is my king. Well, guess what? Christ died because of your vote.
That's right.
You voted your king, the man with the greatest policy to ever walk the earth. That his policy was the kingdom of heaven. His policy was brotherhood and sisterhood and rulership and never being under another nation. And let me show you what you said to him. Give me that in Matthew. Give me Matthew 27, start at verse 20. Read that. Then let me show you how dumb you are when it comes to voting. Read that.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 27 and verse number 7. Verse 20. But the chief priests and elders pursued the multitude that they should ask Barabbas and destroy Jesus.
Go ahead.
The governor answered and said unto them, whether of the twain will you that I release unto you? They said, Barabbas.
They said who?
They said Barabbas. Barabbas. Come, verse 16. And they had then a notable prisoner.
They had a what?
A notable prisoner.
They had a notable prisoner. What's a notable prisoner? They had a felon. That's who they had to choose from. They had to choose from a felon and a righteous man. Just like you. Right now, you're choosing from two evil people. You don't even have a good person on the ballot. You got two evil, wicked bastards on the ballot right now. And you got to cruise from. But you go to church every Sunday and say, Jesus is my King. Jesus is my Lord and Savior. Christ gave his life for you. When you the one who should have died. But the Bible said, this is who you chose. Read.
Verse 22. Pilate said unto them, what shall I do then? God. Verse 21. The governor answered and said unto them, whether of the twain will ye that I release unto you? They said, Barabbas.
They said Christ.
Barabbas.
They said the righteous man.
Barabbas.
They chose the felon. You know what? Christ died because you don't know who to vote for. You don't know how to vote. Well, let me tell you something. You should stand with the man that gave his life for you. That's what you should do. And we coming out here to let you know we stand with Jesus Christ. We stand with a black man from the tribe of Judah amongst our brethren that his policies are made to benefit us. The white man's policies are made to benefit him. That's who he's standing for. And everything that he pushed, what Kamala Harris said, it ain't nothing I can do for black people. I'm not going to just have policies just for black people. Why? Because you are not her people. That's Kamala Harris. She East Indian today, she black tomorrow. The next day she going to be white. Well, guess what? We've got somebody standing for us that is us. That's from us. So what are we trying to tell you? That if you don't stand with Christ, then you are against Christ. You are an enemy to Christ. And when Christ returns, he's going to remember seeing you in that ballot room, casting that vote. And he's going to say, depart from me, I never knew you. You stood with Kamala. You stood with Donald Trump. You didn't stand with me. That's what we telling you. Come over here if you black and Hispanic and stand with your king. Get a crown put on your head. Fight for something that's worth fighting for because America is falling to rise no more. With that, that's my time. Shalom.